March on Afreos Army. Afreos here, and today I'm bringing you my first ever review on my channel. This is going to be a review of XCOM 2. Now, if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I've done a lot of gameplay on this. I've done over 30 parts on my channel so far, and I'm very nearly at the end of the game, so I thought now was the right time to do a review on it, give you my personal opinions, and just give you an over, think whether you should play it or not. I mean, if you want to make your mind up for yourself, for sure, just go check out my Let's Play, just so you can see and experience what I experienced throughout the whole thing. So without further ado, I'm going to get you through the good bits, the bad bits, and then the overall score. Okay, so the great thing is about the XCOM 2 is the graphics. The graphics, even on medium settings, look brilliant. The textures look good. I couldn't really see many bad textures at all. The aliens look very, very detailed, very, very, very colourful. Customizations on your characters is far more improved than the previous one. Before, you could only, if I remember right, you could just do a little bit of an armor change, color maybe. That's it. Just not much, but it was enough to get you invested in the guys. Now you can actually give them different pieces of armor, so you can give them a different chest plate to different legs. You could just you can give patterns on your soldiers and camo on your weapons as well as colors, so you can match your guns to your. You can attach different camo and colours to your different guns for each person. So if your person dies and you happen to collect them from the field, you can take their guns and just give it to someone else just to live on. It really makes you invested in the people that you send out, and you really don't want any of them to die. The battles themselves are absolutely brilliant. They are very intense. They are very close quarters at times, and each character does feel very valued, even at different times. So on missions where you have to hack, you definitely get your specialists in there. If there's going to be a big enemy, like a sectopod or anything big and mechanical, you send in your heavies to destroy the armor. If there's going to be quite a lot of cover, you go for your ranger if you need to get behind somewhere, and then you get your sniper for just general support. Your side operatives as well, late game, also amazing. They are fantastic. In my actual Let's Play, I haven't actually managed to use them because I got the Psylabs way too late. So it is possible to do it without, but you should really try and get psyops when you can. The introduction of enemies are very rapid. They come up every single time. Well, not every time, but enough to keep things going. And when you get the Shadow Chamber late in the game, it tells you that there's an enemy unknown, so you know there's going to be a new enemy coming up. The game itself as a whole, I played it on Veteran, which is only pretty much, your normal mode, and it's very difficult. It is difficult, but it is doable. The change of difficulty, as far as I know, is like the number of enemies that come up, and like your health is even more or less depending on what your difficulty was. The mods themselves, there is a mod workshop for this game, and it is absolutely beautiful. There are so many mods to fix things that have gone wrong or to improve things that may have been missed. So when you play the game and you feel like, oh, this could have been improved, this could have been improved, there's a good chance there is a mod to fix it or improve it. Okay, now guys, for the bad bits. The performance at launch was terrible. I'm not going to lie, it was absolutely terrible. My card could barely do great. I mean, it could do high settings, but it did struggle at times. Those massive FPS dips here and there. Since launch, it has been fixed. For the most part, the performance has been improved greatly. But at the start, the worst thing at launch especially was the crashes. This was by far the worst thing about XCOM 2. The crashes got so bad for me at one point on my first campaign on my channel, which you'll see if you end up looking at my channel, is about 5 videos in, I had to start over again. And what happened was, every single time I was recording, every turn I tried on the battlefield to try and start a new turn, it would crash every single time. So there'd literally be times where I was just crashing every single turn over and over again, and it just got so frustrating. I just had to start the campaign all over again. And I don't know why it was. It seemed more to mid-game. Like, early game seemed very stable, but mid-game to late game, it just, with particular missions especially, like, it just destroyed itself in effect. So I had to start all over again. The graphical glitches are still there. If you played the first one, you'll know that sometimes when they knock a window through like that, the window just stays there. There's no sound effect, so it's smashed either, but they still manage to shoot through it. Little things like that. And sometimes, like when the bodies fall, like they just get caught on something and they just do weird things. That still happens. It doesn't happen as bad as it did at launch. The In terms of the actual managing of your ship itself, the engineers are way more important than your scientists. All the scientists do, other than 1 or 2 facilities, is just help speed up your research, and that's it. That's all it's looking for. You can't actually man many of them. Like you can man one for a laboratory maybe, and maybe one for the psyops as well. Everything else you need engineers for. Everything else. So you end up getting like 10 engineers and just maybe 4 scientists. So that really needs to be changed. There are mods out there I know now that help you station your scientists where soldiers could be or engineers could be. So it helps even it out. So again, mods are helping there to help patch up these sort of imbalances. Each enemy does pretty much operate very differently. You have to approach them very differently as the game goes on. But there are also specializations where you'll just go once you know what you're doing. You'll pretty much just always go down to that one path because there's one path seems to be better than the other. Which at first you always think, oh yeah, it's just a gameplay thing where it's just your own playstyle, but no, there is literally different advantages, and you just go for it because you know late game that's what you need. You need armor shreddering, you need stuff like that, rather than just more grenades. It's not worth it. So my overall score for this game is an 8 out of 10 with a definite go play, because this is definitely one, especially if you enjoyed the first one. There are many things it's improved on, but there are still some things that hold it back. But it's getting fixed as the DLC comes out and patches come out. And so I really hope you enjoyed this review, guys. If you have, then please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't subscribed to the FAS Army yet, please subscribe. If you want to see for yourself what I'm talking about, please check out my Let's Play on my channel. So until I see you guys next time, bye.